It's true, guys. Aliexpress has one of my custom guitars for sale on their website.
Dude, I wonder if he's selling my guitar.
You don't even have a guitar.
Oh yeah, good point.
Alright, so what the heck is going on here anyway? Well, I'm talking about this bad boy right here. Some of you guys might remember this guitar. I've done a couple of videos about it. One of my custom Richard James shred guitars. It's even got my name on the headstock. This was a custom order that I had made through a seller on AliExpress. This was not an existing model that they had for sale. I spec'd out everything. I told them the body shape, the size of the neck, the profile, the color, the pickup layout, everything. I even sent him the frets from here in California all the way to China. And now that seller has this exact guitar for sale. It's in his store with pictures of this exact guitar on AliExpress. And the pictures that he's got like on the store page, they're the same pictures that he sent to me when he finished making it before he shipped it out. And yes, I can tell it is the exact same one. It's not a new one that he made. And if you look really closely in one of the pictures, you can see just like the edge of like the logo where it says James. Now when I saw that, right away I was curious, like, so if somebody orders this guitar, are they gonna make it with my James logo on the headstock, just like the one that I had made? Remember, that's my name. So I created a different account so that I could message the guy and ask him. I didn't want him to know that it was me asking, right, obviously. So I made up a new account and I sent him a message and I said, hey, I can't really see in the pictures, what's that name on the headstock and what's the headstock shape? And he messaged me back and he said, logo can be customized to whatever you want, and the headstock is an Ibanez shape. Okay, first of all, I'm glad he's not selling it with my name on it, because that would be kind of weird. And this is not really 100% an Ibanez headstock shape, at least it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be like more sharp right here, and not rounded off like on an Ibanez headstock. And this part was actually supposed to extend a little bit further, because I really didn't want it to look just like an Ibanez headstock. Okay, so now, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about the fact that he's got my custom order that I spec'd out and he's got it for sale on his store page? Should that bother me or should it not bother me? I'm gonna be honest, guys, it bugs me a little bit. Because before that, he didn't have any guitars for sale on his store with the dinky shape like this and with this exact layout. He just didn't have it. And I had to take quite a bit of time explaining everything to him, showing pictures, and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of feel like, you know, this is my guitar and now he's selling my guitar. But there is a certain amount of irony in the situation here, I must admit, if I'm being honest. Okay, first of all, this is a copy of my Charvel DK24. So it's not like I came up with some like new guitar design that was all original and all mine. No, the shape is a dinky, like a Charvel, with the two humbuckers direct mounted, the hardtail bridge, although I did make some changes, you know, one volume, no tone, and I have the jack right here instead of on the back like you see on the Charvels now. And of course it doesn't have the Charvel headstock either. So I guess what I'm saying, guys, is this is already a copy of an existing guitar, so why should I get mad if he's selling a copy? He's gonna make copies of the copy. And this same seller is selling a couple of other guitars that were my previous custom orders, guitars that he was not selling before until I spec'd them out with him and ordered them. And I'm talking about the Def Leppard guitar and the Racer X guitars. Those were complete custom orders of guitars that he didn't have at the time. And then after he made them for me, after again I, you know, showed him all the pictures, told him exactly how they should be, then he started selling them through his store. Those didn't bother me. In fact, I told him, you should put those in your store and sell them. But that didn't bother me because those were already like famous existing guitars, right? And I mentioned the irony, guys. So yeah, I've had the guy make me copies, you know, like an Ibanez copy. It's not a real Ibanez. The Racer X guitars also, they're Ibanez copies. I also had the same guy make me a Gibson LP, which is a copy. So I shouldn't be mad that he's making a copy of my copy. But I do still feel slightly irritated that he didn't even like ask me or run it by me like, hey, I really like the way that guitar turned out, your custom James guitar. Do you mind if I put it up in the store and offer it to other people? I mean, that would have been cool if he at least said that, but he didn't. And if you want to know more information about this guitar, you want to hear me shred on it, whatever, I will put the link to the original video where I talk all about this guitar, the problems that are on this guitar, the mistakes that he made. There are a couple of like pretty significant mistakes that he made on this guitar when he made it. And I just want to mention that in case any of you go looking for this now on Aliexpress, just remember what I said. He made some mistakes on it. And this seller has made mistakes on several of the guitars that I had made. So if you go looking for that guy and you order a guitar from him, just keep that in mind. So no, I'm not going to give the name of the seller. No, I'm not going to provide a link. But if you go searching for like high quality custom guitars, it's not that hard to find this one for sale. But I don't really recommend it unless you are prepared for the fact that there could be things that are wrong, there could be things that are not spec'd just the way that you wanted, and the fact that you might have to fix things and do a major setup on it. You got to be prepared for that. And that's pretty much the reason why I never give out the store name and I never provide a link. Alright guys, so tell me what you think. If you were in my shoes, you were in my situation, maybe bald, maybe not bald, that's really got nothing to do with it, but this was a guitar that was supposed to be like your ultimate custom like signature model, even got your name on the headstock, you spec'd it out, you paid for it, you had it custom made, you got it, it's a cool guitar, and then like several months down the line, you see the guy with that guitar for sale in his store with pictures of this exact guitar. How would that make you feel? Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. James!